premiere of Project Runway Season 21 airs tonight, and here to tell us all about it is the woman herself, Nina Garcia, the longest-running Project Runway judge and editor-in-chief of ELLE magazine. It is so great to see you, Nina.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I'm such a huge fan, and congratulations on the new digs.
Oh, thank you.
This is the first time in the news?
Yes.
Yeah.
It looks fabulous.
That's high praise. Like, you look fabulous, also high praise.
Because I feel like she would tell us if it didn't look fabulous.
Exactly.
Yes, I would, absolutely.
Sam and I were just saying, we have both been viewers since the original 21 seasons ago. How does it feel to be on such a juggernaut and to be a part of it the whole time?
You know what? It has been such a privilege to be part of this show. I am not surprised this show is still going on because, first of all, it was first of its kind. There's a fascination with the process of creation.
Definitely.
The show really is a mirror to what, the fashion industry is really a mirror to what's happening in our culture. And Project Runway has been very good at being very good about really presenting things in a very organic and real way. So what you're getting there, and it's a little snapshot of reality. This is the industry. It's just condensed in the seasons. But they've also, there's such integrity to the show. We've tackled really difficult, we've never shied away from difficult conversations.
Right.
It's really been an incredible run. And I am still, I still believe in this show. There's such an interest in fashion and in style, and we deliver it.
Well, not only the show have you been a part of for a while, but the industry. I feel like, who knows the industry kind of better than you at this point as well?
That's right. I have been in this industry for a very long time. And I love what Heidi says in the beginning of the show, one day you're in, one day you're out.
Yeah.
It is so true. It's an industry of change, and every season is a new season. So you have to keep up with it.
And in this season, there are a lot of personalities. Who's going to kind of surprise us most?
I think, this is such a great show. First of all, the comeback of Heidi, she's wonderful. The judges, the chemistry between us is really good. Heidi is she's very honest. I am very frank. I used to be called the mean.
I don't buy it.
The mean judge.
You're not mean.
But now law is there to give me a run for my money. And we love to agree, but we also love to disagree.
Well, and that's part of it, that I think viewers enjoy watching the clashes, because sometimes it's about artistic vision, and that's an interesting thing to see play out on Freeform, the trailer that just ran, highest performing in history, and we see you, I guess, clashing with Antonio a little bit?
Well, Antonio was, is one of the twins. So that in itself is a lot of drama.
Yes. I'm married to a twin, so I get it.
So that in itself is going to bring a lot of drama.
Yeah.
But there's also drama within the judges. So, it's a really fun show. This is one of my
Always
favorites.
has been. I can't wait for this one. Now, Heidi Klum challenged us 3 Project Runway designers to create an outfit for her when they were on GMA last month. Do you have any insider advice for the designers on something that might actually make Heidi happy?
Oh, well, we have to start with Hans and Franz, as she calls them. They can't miss that. It has to be sexy. It has to be bold. It has to be very original, not off the rack. She likes to be bold. She likes to make an entrance. So that's my suggestion. Be sexy. Start with sexy.
I remember watching that very first season.
You know what? When people say that to me, some people, we were talking, Heidi and I, some grown people come up and they're like, we've been watching you since the beginning. And they're like, grown man that probably started when they were kids.
Yeah, well, it's an amazing thing, and it has to feel amazing because very few things can just keep going like that and constantly reinvent and keep up with the times, too.
You know what? I'm not surprised the show's still doing well. I think it captures really the essence of what fashion is about, and it is really creativity reinvention, resilience. Every season is a new cast, it's a new show, it's a new proposal, it's a new trend. So it really, and it's the show has such integrity too.
I find it really interesting that when they first asked you to do Project Runway, you almost turned it down, right? What changed your mind?
You know, to put it into context, at that time, fashion was so different. It was so exclusive, you know, so mysterious. Everything had to be like this big mystery. Nobody had really done something like this before and kind of
pulled the curtain back.
Pulled the curtain back and kind of seen how it's done. So I really had my doubts, and I was like, maybe I'm not ever going to be invited to another show again.
Did it take a while for people to get that, or was it immediate?
No, it was immediate. But I think that what finally turned me was that I had started to see the shift at that time in the industry. H&M had started. Target was just beginning to
all those collaborations.
Design, the collaborations with the designers and Design for All. So, yes, and then Heidi and Michael joined, and it was.
At this point, 21 years in, you guys are probably a well-oiled machine. Do you know exactly what you're looking for anytime anyone comes through your show and onto the runway?
Yes, I'm always looking. I mean, what I'm looking for has never changed, right? You're looking for creativity, you're looking for a point of view, you're looking for authenticity, you're looking for, really creativity, originality of thought, surprise. Those things never changed.
Well,
and that's what we're looking for in fashion
anyway.
Always,
right?
Whether 21 seasons or
Correct.
21 decades.
Part of it too is you're a constant, and everybody's there to see what you have to say. But the contestants are consistently really interesting, and you have twins competing against each other this season, which I love. I'm married to a twin, and I cannot imagine him competing against his twin brother. But you've got it going.
Well, to be honest with you, there's a lot of drama there.
Okay.
And one of the twins was on in a previous season.
Yes.
But yes, they want to win, but I think the dynamic that has proven complicated is that they will always stand up for themselves. So you have like an ally that really the other
That's
designers,
powerful.
resent because it's like two against the world.
Yep.
And that has caused a lot of friction, as you can imagine.
Yeah. In the trailer, we see you kind of clashing with one of the twins, Antonio, over his attitude and not being able to really take some criticism. What would be your advice to someone entering the fashion industry that probably doesn't do well with criticism, or any industry for that matter?
You know, especially the creative industry where it's really so subjective, you have to have a thick skin, and you have to be able to not even take the criticism. It's like, I'm just giving them advice, right? That's my job, is to kind of give them this constructive advice of what I've experienced in the industry and how I can help them. But yeah, he's not the first one that has done this.
Not the first in 21 years.
Not the first one in 21 years that has been like aggressive, but it's okay. It's okay, and I also have law there to protect me, so he's got your back.
Well, I think people always appreciate your point of view because you're coming from a place of, you can feel that you want people to succeed, but you're also real. And the critique is always helpful. It's always helping that artistic person.
Yes.
Be a business.
Well, and I'm also, I see a lot in this industry, from young designers to very established designers. So I'm really always comparing them to what I am seeing, to the young creators that I'm meeting almost every season.
It's not an easy business to be in.
It is not, but it's a wonderful business to be in.